And it's also a woman's job to protect her family as well. You see, and we're talking about love, relationship, and being ready for love, and being the mate that your spouse needs you to be in order to keep families together, in order to grow together, in order to become better. So that way you don't have to make excuses about cheating and running on to somebody else and doing all these different things. So love protects at all times. Love protects. So what does it mean to protect? A man could say, I'm protecting my woman from this dude because he looking at her, calling her fine or whatever, so he want to go to fighting because he think that's his way of protecting her. Well, no, that's not protecting her. Or a woman could say, oh, I'm protecting my kids because I'm sheltering them and they're not out there and they're not in the streets and they're not doing all these different things. No, you're covering them from reality of the world. Because if they never get out there and experience life because you're afraid to let them go and actually grow up because of things you may have experienced as a child, then you're not protecting them. You're actually shielding them from the realness of the world. And that's a crazy world out there. But when you protect someone, for a man, it's when he makes sure his woman and his children are in a good position where they don't have to want for anything. Yes, it comes with a sacrifice. Sometimes he may be working a lot, but if he can work and come home and still pull the family together, still take time away from his phone, away from the distractions, away from the computer, away from everybody else, and have that family time where he's zoned in, then that's an amazing quality to have. And the children are going to remember that. Yeah, daddy worked a lot, but when he was home, he made the time count that he was there. He made sure we knew his presence was noticed in the home. He made sure we sat down and spent time together. If it's playing a game or if it's, having conversation or if it's watching a movie or if it's him teaching us how to cook, I'm able to talk to him about different things. They know. Even though daddy is away at work, when he's home, daddy's home. So they know they can depend on that. He ain't just pushing them away for business or for money or prestige or for outsiders. No, he's taking the time to build his family, build a foundation of love, unity, bond, trust, and strength. All that matters. When a woman protects hers, I don't know if y'all ever saw it, but in the animal kingdom, the woman will go out of her way to protect her cubs. It don't matter what species of animal it is, she's going to protect hers. But why you just protect the kids and you don't protect your man? You don't protect your husband? How do you protect your husband? I'm glad you asked. You don't go at him with drama and confusion. You don't come at him with nagging. You don't go through his phone looking for something. When he comes through the door, you're supposed to be smiling and happy, like, hey, baby, how was your day? You know what I'm saying? Because it's enough they're fighting out there on the streets. They're fighting it with the job. They're fighting with their own interpersonal things. Why do they have to come home and fight too? You protect your husband by making sure your home is a place of peace, love, tranquility, unity, fun, laughter, all that. That's how you protect your man. That's how you protect your home. That's how you protect your family. Home. Charity starts at home and then it spreads. Everything we need from children all the way up into our adulthood, it starts at home. Not nowhere else. It starts in the home with the man and the woman, like it started in the garden with Adam and Eve. God put everything they needed right there in the garden. They didn't have no need for anything else. They were the most powerful in that garden. They had everything they needed right there. They had each other. They had each other. And in relationships, I strongly enforce that the man and the woman, y'all have to know how to come together outside of the children, outside of the people, outside of family. Y'all have to know how to come together. Talk about it. Pray about it. Even if it's a hard situation or a hard issue to discuss, still bring it up, man. Pray and ask God to show you how to talk about whatever it is that you need to talk about them with. Pray that they'll receive it in a peaceful and loving and kind and understanding way. But that's how y'all protect one another. A man protects by making sure his family is good. If harm comes to the door, he's ready to do whatever it takes to stand up for his family and make sure no harm comes to them. And he's out there working to make sure that they don't need for nothing. Protect, provide, and he leads them in the ways of God to show them this is the way that we're supposed to go. This is how it's supposed to be. This is what God truly desires for us to do. He's walking upright before the Lord because he has someone to answer to, and he has to answer to God first. And right underneath God is your husband. Your husband, then you, then the children, then everything else. It's an order. It's a divine order that everything goes in. So you want to protect, you want to love, you say you're ready for love, you say you're tired of the cheating, you say, man, I'm done with that. Like, it's time for something new. If you're really ready for something new, man, start with you. Look inwardly. Do a real self-evaluation. Say, what can I do differently? What can I do better to better my home, to better my family? Because you're stronger together. You're stronger together. I promise you that. Family is stronger together. So, this is Late Nights with Natalie Yvonne. I came back to give y'all another video because somebody asked me, what about part 3? All right, we'll give you part 3. And we're going to break it down and go deep on men and women. Why women do what they do at the age that they do it. Why men do what they do at the age that they do it. But when they get old, they put away childish things. When I was a child, I thought as a child, I behaved as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. So women mature faster than men. But when we all get to that age, we put away childish things. Cheating is childish. And today, like, it's childish, man. It may seem fun. It may seem interesting, but man, learn how to protect what you love. Protect what you love. And that starts with you first. You got to love you enough to know that what's good and what's not good, what's right and what's not right. You have a conscience. You got the Holy Spirit. There's no excuse. And you got to be listening to him and doing what he say do. But I love y'all, and I just wanted to come on here and give y'all a word for tonight. Part 3 of 3 to 1. I'm thinking it's a conclusion unless y'all ask for something else, but make sure y'all drop me a comment. Let me know what y'all think, how y'all feel. Make sure you like, please share, and hit that subscribe button. And if y'all want to sow a seed, I'm very grateful for it. My Cash App is $crazyfaith 0826. $crazyfaith 0826 if y'all choose to sow. And I thank y'all for taking the time to listen. I thank y'all for all the feedback. Continue to let me know what y'all think and what y'all want me to talk about, because it's real. A lot of things we don't want to discuss because we sweep it under the rug. But if we keep sweeping it under the rug, it'll never get dealt with. We'll never change. And it's time for change. It's time for something different. So if y'all really ready for love, it starts with loving you. Because when you truly love you, you'll learn to love everything around you, especially those that's right there in your home. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed.